Greatest quotes of Friedrich Nietzsche. He who has a strong enough why can bear almost any how. Whoever fights monsters should see to it that in the process he does not become a monster. And if you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. The doctrine of equality. There exists no more poisonous poison, for it seems to be preached by justice itself, while it is the end of justice. If you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. All things are subject to interpretation. Whichever interpretation prevails at a given time is a function of power and not truth. Love is blind, friendship closes its eyes. The overman, who has organized the chaos of his passions, given style to his character and become creative. Aware of life's terrors, he affirms life without resentment. Morality is the herd instinct in the individual. The true man wants two things, danger and play. For that reason he wants woman, as the most dangerous plaything. Battle not with monsters lest ye become a monster, and if you gaze into the abyss gazes also into you. Ah, women! They make the highs higher and the lows more frequent. Not when truth is dirty, but when it is shallow, does the enlightened man dislike to wade into its waters. Madness is rare in individuals, but in groups, parties, nations, and ages it is the rule. I cannot believe in a God who wants to be praised all the time. Everything the state says is a lie, and everything it has it is stolen. Poets are shameless with their experiences, they exploit them. The end of a melody is not its goal, but nonetheless, had the melody not reached its end it would not have reached its goal either. A parable. Existence really is an imperfect tense that never becomes a present. The doer alone learneth. All in all, punishment hardens and renders people more insensible, it concentrates, it increases the feeling of estrangement, it strengthens the power of resistance. Whatever is done for love always occurs beyond good and evil. Blessed are the forgetful, for they get the better even of their blunders. You have your way, I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist. The best weapon against an enemy is another enemy. The snake which cannot cast its skin has to die. As well the minds which are prevented from changing their opinions, they cease to be mind. I fear we are not getting rid of God because we still believe in grammar. Egoism is the very essence of a noble soul. The idealist is incorrigible. If he is thrown out of his heaven, he makes an ideal of his hell. Invisible threads are the strongest ties. Fear is the mother of morality. In large states, public education will always be mediocre, for the same reason that in large kitchens the cooking is usually bad. The thought of suicide is a great consolation. By means of it one gets through many a dark night. These people abstain, it is true, but the bitch sensuality glares enviously out of all they do. If a woman possesses manly virtues, one should run away from her, and if she does not possess them, she runs away from herself. Everything in woman hath a solution. It is called pregnancy. The higher man is distinguished from the lower by his fearlessness and his readiness to challenge misfortune. Ultimately, it is the desire, not the desire, that we love. If there is something to pardon in everything, there is also something to condemn. It is my ambition to say in 10 sentences what others say in a whole book.